Alright, so you're in Combat League. Using Scarlet, you win decisively. Just like I said in my Jade video. You go to that menu. Rematch, character select, forfeit set. Character select, they go. You're thinking, oh, they're gonna pick Jade. Oh, I know this motherfucker's gonna pick Jade. Nope, they pick Scorpion. Now, why that is very dangerous, it all depends on what variation of Scarlet you are using. Heart Pierce is good against Scorpion. I like it. It's cool. Blood Drive, I do not think that's a good variation against Scorpion. It could work, but I just don't think you can get your game going with that variation. But Scarlet's third variation is anti-Scorpion. Let me show you. So I'm going to put in a scenario we all been in. Backpedaling Scorpion, throws his spear. I'm making him block right after, right? So boom, he throws a spear, he blocks. That's so cute, right? So what happens is, he gets clipped. That's what happens. And he has to watch that. No matter what, guaranteed punish right there. You want to start throwing spears from the back, do that shit again. Not only that, you do it. Oh, I mistimed it. You do it, and then you start collecting ground. And as you're collecting ground, he's going to teleport, you block it, and then let me show you the shit you can do. So now, what Scorpions like to do, they like to back jump and they teleport, right? So I'm actually going to show you why he's not going to want to do that against Scarlet. Make him block, right? So he does it, boom, he blocks. Actually, let's put Scarlet on blocks just to be sure. So this is why you do not want to block, you do not want to do a teleport against Scarlet. She could punish you in different ways. Now, how you're going to want to block it is low, and then you stand up. The reason why is because if you're staying crouched down, for some reason, it could be inconsistent. That there I got lucky. But if you do this, you could actually punish Scorpion with 34%. 34%. But then you're like, oh, he could break out of that. Let me show you the other. This is probably one of the most underrated things of Scarlet. Now, if I can give you any reason why to use this variation of Scarlet over her others, it's going to be this reason right here. So, Scorpion teleports, and he gets hit with that, meaning you could actually do this to him. Let me see if I can even land it. You can land 27%, and there is nothing Scorpion can do about that. He cannot break out of that. This right here, he cannot break out of that. He has to watch all of that. There's nothing he can do. So every time he teleports and enhances it, and I block that, he's going to lose 27%, and he has to watch that. I don't know any other character that can do that to Scorpion. Sure, they can get a full combo punish. So now you have options. Now when Scorpion has bars, has defensive bars, you could take off 27% just like that. Make him watch that. Another thing that's really nice about Boiling Point, you enhance it, they get pushed back, you walk up, and now they have to guess whether they're going to grab them or strike them. And not only that, but you could also punish him with this string right here and get 34%. So you have options with Scarlet. Now Scorpion can't play his game against you. He has to play it safe with Scarlet, because if he tries doing that back spear bullshit, he's going to get clipped with 18, and that hurts. I don't care. That hurts. Every time he teleports, he can't be doing that YOLO bullshit, because he's going to get hit really fucking hard. So there's that. So now Scorpion has to play it safe. So now Scorpion has a similar problem to Scarlet that I really want to talk about, because nobody really talks about this type of shit, and that's his jump kicks. So I'm going to be what's his face, Scorpion. I'm going to make Scarlet block. So now every time Scorpion jump kicks, he's pretty plus, right? But you saw right there, he was 3, now he's 5, now he's 4. What happens is Scorpion has to basically poke right after or grab you. And what that means is, if he tries doing this move right here, you could actually interrupt that. If he tries doing this move right here, you could definitely interrupt that. This move, you can interrupt it with Scarlet's 7-frame high. So let me actually show you how that works. Right? So saw that? Not happening. Messed up right there. Let's see. I fucking up. Right there. You could actually interrupt Scorpion if he tries throwing any move that's not a poke. If he jumps and does a poke, you're gonna get clipped. So, you know, that's something to watch out for. But if he tries grabbing you, if he tries, doing any of his moves basically, because they're all slow as fuck. They're all slow. It's all 13 and up. You could actually interrupt that with this move right here. And I just always see the same shit over. People are just blocking his jump kicks and just, you know, guessing whether he's going to grab you when they start ducking, or they start blocking, he can stagger and grab you. You could actually disrespect him. Like, that's something that you need to take consideration. But sometimes, but here's also the problem with Scorpion, right? Is that sometimes he could actually be way too plus off his jump kick. It all depends on where he lands the jump kick. Actually, why am I recording? Let's see, put him on. So, let's see, right there. So that's the thing. There's 4. At some point, I actually got 10, which was kind of wild. 5. It all depends where he lands it. 8 right there. So that's another thing to take consideration. So just know the worst thing. What's guaranteed for Scorpion is that he does a jump in, he pokes you, or jump in and he grabs you. So that's something to look out for with Scorpion. But if he tries doing this shit into that, you could actually interrupt that. So if he keeps doing that type of shit, if he keeps doing stuff like this to you, or this, you can definitely interrupt that. It comes out in 16 frames, and you can punish Scorpion. When he does that stuff, you could actually hurt him really bad. Meaning, you could hurt him with 24% right there. So now, I want to talk about Scorpion's safe strings and how you could actually take advantage of that. One of his strings is this right here. So what we're actually going to do is, we're going to make, let's put Scarlet block off, and do a very realistic scenario where he pokes you twice and then he grabs you. So in this situation, this is what a lot of Scorpion players do. This is what I like to do. Jump over or dash back and make him whiff his poke. May whiff poke and they get clipped. Or what I also like to do is jump up and do that. Because a lot of Scorpion players would not respect you. So for that string, if he tries to play it safe, just jump or go backwards. There's nothing he can do about it. There's absolutely nothing he can do about it. Unless he gets the read on you. Best thing to do is just dash back. Another string that I want to talk about is this one right here. Right? For this string right here, actually, you could actually punish this right here. So let's poke right after. Check this out. Boom. 24%. Don't do that shit. You're not safe. You are not safe against Scarlet. Boom. You can actually punish that. Another string I want to talk about, and this is probably his most brutal string, is this right here. Okay, so I don't want to show you guys nothing yet, so let's put him on auto. So when it comes to Scorpion's, what is it? His forward 3, I think. Yeah, I think it's his forward 3. In his, the scrub variation. I'm trying to think. Scene, rare, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. This one right here. This string could be very scary. In his others, he doesn't really have that many options other than this, or this into a grab, or this and just start staggering you, or try poking you after. And this does have a crushing blow. That is something to look out for. But here's the thing. If he throws it and you block that, that is death. So no, every time he throws this string, you're going to want to go up in this variation. Because there's the overhead and the low. It is very easy to block. Just go to practice mode. Keep doing it for like 15 minutes. It shouldn't be bad. So there's that. Now, another thing, he does this into a grab, which a lot of people fall for. But you gotta get ready to tech the throw. Like, honestly. Or you could even take a guess of jumping up after he does that. So let me actually show you. Right? So, and he misses that. If you go backwards, nothing's gonna happen. You can jump over, but you could jump up and just punish him actually from there. So there's that. And then if he does this string, right? So it's, this is the worst thing that can happen. You just, that happens, right? But of course, if you block it, full combo punish, he could lose 27%, and it could be really nice. And now for his safe string, you could actually get whip pressure going. Your whip actually lands from that range, so you could actually do that. And if he tries jumping out of it, he's gonna get clipped. So that's another thing. So just always contest Scorpion. Like, make him guess whether you're gonna jump out or test him, you know? So just punish Scorpion because he's very punishable. So yeah, so for now I think this is I'm gonna show you guys, and on the next one, I don't know, I might get into his third variation, but I don't really see anybody using his third variation. That's his best variation. That's probably one of the most underrated variations in the game of Scorpion. I just see people using that one that has the little overhead spear bullshit. And then the Reborn, it's not as good as it used to be. I did play against a really good Reborn player. He was like just making me whiff everywhere. He was really good. But I don't really see people using that one. I mainly see people using the overhead spear bullshit variation. I think seen rare or something like that. So yeah, just everything Scorpion does, there's a way around it. And in this variation, it's just way easier to go up against Scorpion. So when it comes down to Scarlet's other variations, the biggest problem with them is that you're playing Scorpion's match and not yours. That is the best way I could put it. So like, let's take this for example. This very realistic scenario where Scorpion's all the way over here throwing spears, right? So throws a spear, block, I throw a tongue, he blocks it. Even if I duck under it, it's not gonna reach. Like, he's gonna be able to block that. And for some weird miracle, he could actually jump backwards. Your tongue will miss, and he'll hit you with a teleport. So you really have to work for it. Of course, you could teleport, you know, if you get the read on him. But there's a good chance as you're teleporting, because it takes so long to teleport, you can get hit with the spear. So it's rough. It's rough in Heart Pierce, and in Blood Drive it's probably the worst. I can't play Blood Drive how I want to play Blood Drive, because if I throw my freaking Blood Bond, I enhance it, Scorpion will punish me really hard with a teleport. So I really can't play my game how I want to, you know? So that's why a lot of Scarlet players struggle, because they have not been using the right variation. So that is the best way I can put it. So I hope you guys learned. Holla, holla back. Check you guys later. Dude.